Good evening, YouTube and everyone that's watching this. My name is The Crazed Dog, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, and this has awoken me from my slumber, as you can tell. Hello. Ignore the mess in the back. I'm going to fix that eventually, maybe in like a year or so. But it'll get fixed eventually. Today, we're going to be watching Idubbbz and his sad fall from grace. As you can tell, this is stroking something inside of me to upload a video finally. So, well, let's get into this shit.
I think I should have the balls to make an apology video.
Balls.
Cabron, I need to see you a boss.
Take accountability for the mistakes I've made. So that's what this video is. I've realized, some of the videos I've made have been very, not edgy. I don't think they some of these videos were edgy. I think they were just outright cruel. So I don't want people to, get it confused about, where I stand. I have made some cruel, hurtful content that I was making content cop videos on, and I'm not. I'm a human. I'm a real human.
Whoa! Whoa! He's a human. Watch out, boys. This man is human. Could you like not cough? Like when I'm doing this? Thank you. This man is human. I don't really get where this man is coming from. The I'm only human! You know that bullshit, that fucking meme? Like, no shit, you're a fucking human, you dipshit. I didn't think anyone would doubt you were human. Duh. Like, all of us are human. Anyone that could like lift up a smartphone and use it's human. I don't know. The apes are driving around now, so maybe something changed. But this whole like thing where like this hill you're trying to die on is like, oh, just so weird. It's so odd. It's like, oh well, I hurt so many people, and like the people that I hurt were actually douchebags, all of them, every single one of them. And these people that I hurt were I just feel so bad. It's like, no. You called out dipshits that needed to be called out. That's what made you great, Idubbbz. You didn't have to say. You didn't have to say all this other bullshit just to prove a point that everyone liked you. No, people didn't give a fuck if you said Nick. No one gave a shit about that. Everyone cared. You called out all these little fucking assholes, these dipshits, these reaction channels, these goofy toy channels, all these people. You called them all out, and everyone loved it because they needed to be called out, because no one else had the audience to truly embrace like what you did. You're apologizing for nothing.
Makes mistakes, and I make a different set of mistakes than the people I was making videos on, but it doesn't matter. I don't think anyone deserves that level of cruelty or hate.
I like how he's calling it cruelty, right? Like, it's cruel. Like this poor animal under the bridge, the humans just dumped out, and all their babies are in a garbage bag. That's cruel. Okay, like you can say that's cruel. What you did is sat down like what I'm doing right now. Had something in the background like what I have, like little stupid images on your computer or whatever. You know what you're doing, right, is like you have like something going on in the background in your old videos, and like you're recording like how I'm doing right now, and somehow that's cruelty. Like, oh, you said some mean words. Oh, it's cruelty. Oh shit, it's cruelty, my boys. Wow, what a sad fall from grace this man has had. No, like genuinely, like this is really, really upsetting, because I watched this dude when he was collaborating with Filthy Frank, How To Basic, and Max Mofo. A lot of people don't bring up How To Basic because he's still doing his own thing, but like you do, y'all, the trio. It was originally the trio, Max Mofo, Filthy Frank, and that. But How To Basic was definitely a big part of that, and it's just so sad to see like you fall like so far off this cliff for no obvious reason other than some weird virtue signaling to like this new audience of yours that isn't even a fraction of your original audience. And it's so just bizarre. Like, it doesn't make sense, honestly. And a lot of people are like just saying, a lot of people are saying, oh, you've changed. You're a grown man now, right? You've matured. You've done this and that. No, I don't think that checks out. I don't think, no, I'm sorry. That doesn't check out. This whole grandstanding bullshit of all the people you fooled into thinking you're a mature individual now. See, here's the deal, right? You were old as fuck when you were doing this shit. a lot of people do call you out on being, oh, well, you haven't matured. He was already mature, blah, 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 because he was like 28, 26 when he did this bullshit on Leafy, when Leafy was like a poor 18-year-old. So here's the deal, right? I'm not saying it legally in terms of you're old legally. No, I'm saying this in like biology terms. The human brain is fully developed at the age of 25, right? And see, you should have known by then, right? Like, you're going on this big, weird path of regret, even though you were an old fucking dude at this point. Like, your brain was fully developed, technically, on a biological sense. You should have known if you were gonna regret this. But, you know, here we are, right? What a strange world.
I am very insecure about my ability to create interesting content or, like, entertain.
Why? No, genuinely, why? Like, Sewer Pickles, for instance. Probably one of the best videos I've laughed. Me and all my fucking friends, my fucking dad, of all people, laughed at that shit. And he hates the shit I watch. You are entertaining. Because you had the confidence to be entertaining. What happened between then and now is a fucking mystery. Maybe it's that goofball of a wife of yours that you're obviously insecure about when it comes to her OnlyFans because you banned Froggy Fresh because of that shit. But maybe it's her that turned you into this fucking sad, pathetic, spineless individual.
It's gotten better over the years, but it's something that I have struggled with constantly. And it's one of the reasons why I, kept making this hurtful content. I ended up pivoting it into other things because I felt bad about it, like, innately.
You pivoted it into other things. Your content cops, you pivoted. You pivoted. Yeah, you really pivoted, all right. You pivoted down a fucking mountain.
I'm not confident in my ability to entertain, and I think if I had to rely on my personality to entertain people, that I wouldn't have any amount of success.
That's really, really sad to hear from one of these guys, like this dude in particular. H3 is a different downfall, but to hear this from Idubbbz, like, genuinely up there with Filthy Frank, like, entertaining as shit just by himself. It is so sad to see how much of a shell, a husk, that this man has become. That he is not even happy, or not even, like, whatever he the fuck just said. He's not confident enough to be an entertaining person by himself. That is so sad to hear. Like, no, genuinely, like, wow, that is very upsetting. Like, that is upsetting to me personally, because I love these three dudes, these guys right here. It is so sad to see this,
and that is really hard to come to terms with. I was being very bigoted.
Oh, gross! I paused it right when he said bigoted. Before I go on with the video. No, you didn't come to terms with that. You were entertaining as fuck way before you met your fucking girlfriend. And I'm blaming a majority of that on her just cause, right? Like, something happened behind the scenes, man. Look at all those ugly tattoos you got. It's like, something happened behind the scenes, dude. It's not good either. But, I don't know. It's really sad to see this shit. I'm not on Idubbbz side at all when it comes to any of this. Like, I believe the content cops were fucking great. Like, almost every single one of them was a banger. Fucking, it's so sad to see this dude, like, demean, like, all of his hard fucking work just because he garnered a shitty audience. Like, when you eat pickles out of a sewer, what type of audience do you truly think you're gonna garner? Right? Like, oh, I'm being edgy, I'm being whatever. It's like, if you don't want it, if you truly from the beginning, the get-go, never wanted this, then why the fuck did you do it? You were a grown man. You should have fucking known.
In a lot of my videos, and I justified it because, I didn't think it was too serious.
It's not too serious. See, if people are really, 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 really fucking offended, or really, 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 really upset, this is all you gotta do. This unopened Steelbook of Coraline. This is the internet, right? All you have to do Or this is your smartphone. Let's just say that. This is your smartphone. Unopened thing, your smartphone, right? All you gotta do is this. Throw it away. Turn it off. And guess what? Your problems, the magical Western first world country problems that haunt all these people, magically exist. It's crazy how that works, right? You didn't harm anyone. The only people you harmed is yourself.
So silly, you know. Casual racism is still racism. Casual bigotry is still bigotry. And
what the fuck is bigot, right? Like, I hear this all the time, but I've never seen it in a dictionary. I've never seen it in a fucking, like, anything. Bigot. Ingots? I don't fucking know. Whenever I hear the word bigot, I think of, like, Minecraft smelting ingots. I don't know why. It's just casual racism. Like, no, see, there's the thing. Context is important. You can say a racial slur all you want, and it doesn't make you a racist. Because you're just saying it. It's just a word. If people want to give something meaning, they give it meaning. Like the dollar bill, for example. The dollar bill is fucking worthless if it wasn't for people, right? Words are the exact same. They're worthless if they wasn't for people. Depending on the person you talk to, really and truly depends on who really gives that word so much power. Like you used to say in your old video. We give this word a colossally high standard. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. It's just, wow.
you know, I said a lot of things that I look back at and I cringe now, and I'm like, that is an awful thing to say.
I actually seen a comment about this, and it says, oh, well, if you can look back and cringe at your past self, that means you've grown up. As stated before, I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to show this, but see, I don't think this is truly growing up, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is growing down. Like, yeah, no, that's not growing up. This man didn't grow up. Like, he's been grown, okay? Dude, no, he didn't grow up, okay? Like, we need to draw a line in the sand of when someone has grown up and someone matured or grew up. No, this dude's been matured and grown for a while now. He hasn't matured. Come on. All the fools in his comment section jerking him off, and it's like, oh, it's so inspiring. He's so mature. He's not. Trust me. If you think this is the face of maturity, oh my God, please, I got some news for you.
It doesn't matter what my intentions are. Like, if I'm hurting people, I'm hurting people.
And who did you hurt exactly? That wasn't Tana Mongoloid, right? Like, who did you hurt? A majority of people that you made a content cop on came back at you, like Keemstar and Leafy and, well, who was it? The Fine Bros didn't give a shit. They just, like, ignored your ass, and all these other people. They didn't really care. Like, who did you hurt, Idubbbz? Other than, like, that one dude, Airsoft Fatty. I think he's the only one you truly hurt. I don't get it.
I've just always had this dumb philosophy that I'm not responsible for, you know, my audience and how they behave beyond what content I put out.
You're not responsible for your audience. If you think that, you're a fucking retard. Let's look at remember, this is an extreme example, okay, but the dude that shot up that Catholic, or it was a church, okay, I don't know who it was, and he said, subscribe to PewDiePie right before he went and shot like 12 people. PewDiePie wasn't responsible for that. He wasn't, like, responsible for any of that shit, but it happened. But he wasn't responsible for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever strange philosophy you have now of, oh, well, I am in charge of this subgroup of 4-year-olds that love my fidget spinner contest bullshit and popping pimples on Thanos. Yeah, I'm real responsible for those. I mean, if you want to go for that, sure, right? Why not, right? But to say to anyone that you're responsible for millions of people just because, that doesn't just apply to YouTubers. That applies to all the celebrities. That applies to the Federal Reserve at this point. Like, no, dude, you get off your fucking high horse, bro.
And it's led to a lot of hate and a lot of bad outcomes.
Bad outcomes. The bad outcomes. Yes, it is me, the mature crazed dog. As you can see, I am twiddling my mustache, and I do say so myself to my 34 subscribers. Don't be like Idubbbz. Be better.
And I just want to make it clear that I am absolutely responsible for my audience.
You're not! You're an idiot!
And, I guess if you want to, look out for people who are red flags, it's definitely people who had my mentality that say, I'm not responsible for what my audience does.
I guess I'm a red flag, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. I guess the mess behind me should have been a red flag too, right? You know what I'm saying? What a sad fucking individual you have turned out to be, Idubbbz. No, like genuinely from the bottom of my heart. What a sad, defeated individual you have become. It is so disgustingly upsetting to see someone like you become what you are today.
Have been up for a long time and have accumulated millions of views. I shouldn't be able to just make an apology video and walk away from it. This is something that I should live the rest of my life with, and I expect to.
This dude is like, he's acting like he killed somebody. Do you hear what the fuck he just said? I should live the rest of my life because I uploaded a YouTube video. I should be living in shame and, just people trying to burn my house down every day. Like, what the fuck? No, like, genuinely, what the fuck? Wow, that is insane. That is crazy, dude. I'm genuinely fucking lost right now. What? His girlfriend must write the scripts for his videos or something, dude. I'm calling it his girlfriend because no wife. There's no such thing as a wife with an OnlyFans. That doesn't exist. Like those. No, that's not wife. That's girlfriend.
Profited off of this bigoted content for years, and I've made a successful career out of it. And that's not right.
That is not right. So give it all away. Like, if you're so opposed to this stance that you want to die on so badly that I've made millions of dollars, which you're a millionaire, Idubbbz. Like, it doesn't take but first glance to see you're a fucking millionaire. Like, with all the views your old channels have gotten, and channel in general, the main one, like, no, you definitely have gotten a few $1 million, probably more, maybe like 5. I'll just throw a ball out in the air. Maybe you've received $20 million from YouTube. The first $1 million, you could live your life out happily if you were smart enough to use it. All I'm saying is, dude, when you start saying bullshit like this, like, oh, well, I shouldn't have, and blah, 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 just give it away. You're all charityed up all of a sudden, right? Like, just give all your fucking money away. But you won't. And you're going to keep the old videos up, too, for some mindless reason. Maybe because they also bring in ad revenue. Who knows? But to be this type of person, to be this type of fucking hypocrite, to go, I shouldn't have made it, I shouldn't have done this and that, blah, blah, blah. A few years you had a really high receiving hairline, kind of like me, right? And I'm pretty sure those millions that the audience you now hate, me in particular, like older people like me, like the ones that watched you when we were in high school, you just have a disdain for us now. It's really sad. And just to see you say this, you remind me a lot of this one female that Jordan Peterson interviewed, and she was directly profiting off the patriarchy, right? Some bullshit like that. And he said the exact same thing. Well, if you're this and that, I'll just play the clip.
I think I'm benefiting actually from a lot of things that I don't support, that are unearned privileges in my life. I think that's absolutely true.
Like your job?
Like I have a very good job. I had a loving family who well, I don't think that's going to do the world any good, is it?
That's a hell of a fine rationalization for your privileged position.
Oh, well, fair enough. But if
you could trade it off with someone who's less privileged.
I could.
That'd be a start.
I could do that, but I don't want to, and I won't, and I don't think I should be expected to.
Why not? Is it okay for you to occupy a position of privilege in the patriarchal tyranny? And if it is it because you're female, or is it just because it's convenient?
And as you can see, it's this mindless argument of I shouldn't have profited, but well, give it away then. If you're gonna complain about it, give it to someone like me. I could use a couple $1 million. The fuck? Shit, I don't give a fuck how I profited off that. Give it. What a sad. This is so sad, man.
I think that this is only a step in the right direction, and I know that a lot more needs to be done to even approach a life that I would think would be like acceptable.
This dude lives probably like H3 does, right? Like H3 flexed his fucking wealth at one time. That's why I lost all respect to him. It's like because his ego got hurt. It's just like to have a millionaire like Idubbbz just to like say approaching this life that is acceptable to live. It's like, motherfucker, you've been living an acceptable life that 99% of everyone would love to fucking have. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense that you're even like saying this shit. What are you even going on about?
I am running ads on this video, and any revenue generated from this video, I'm going to match and donate to an organization that, you know, would have been particularly affected by the type of rhetoric that I've been spewing on this channel. And again,
his wife put him up to that. No way. No. Come on, bro. What I would love to know the type of organization you're going to donate to. You're probably going to donate to like all the people that like want more rights than the usual fucking person does, right? Like, oh, I'm donating to Black Lives Matter. Even if you do like a bit of research on that, you know, like the BLM founders are living in mansions right now. So it's like, that didn't go to no black communities, bruh. Like, shit. Like, whatever sad organization, it's probably going to be some stupid woke bullshit like LGBT people or trans kids or all this other bullshit. You're going to donate to them, and in the long run, more than likely, it's just going to cause more harm. Because, like, have you seen those fucking people? Like, those are the red flags you should be talking about.
I'd like to unlist the videos so that people, you know, can access them still for whatever, you know, purposes they might want to do.
Did he actually do that? No way. No, he's only enlisted the content cops. He said so much worse shit on Bad Unboxing. Look, right here. Look at this shit. Right here. Look, right here.
It's big girl panties.
Look, just listen.
Start things off with a letter. This one's addressed to Ian. Oh, it's a single piece of paper that says nigger faggot.
Oh, Idubbbz, what happened? Even I get a kick out of that, man. This is like, it's so absurd. It's so weird. It's so absurd that someone would send you that. And it makes it fucking funny. Wow. Here you are with this whole rhetoric of just, oh, I'm unlisting all the content cops because they hurt people. But yeah, here you have that. It's like, just get rid of your entire channel. Just get off the fucking internet at this point, dude.
I want this video to be an example and a lesson for you. You know, you can like content, but you can also think that it's irresponsible. And
how about no? You know? That wasn't irresponsible. I already said it again. I already said it once, but I'll say it again. The people that you called out needed to be called out. Simple as that. You know, you can have this weird, strange hatred towards your past self who, you know, like right now you kind of look like you kidnapped children, but it's just whatever, right? Like I can say the same thing about me, but the point I'm trying to make is it just either all of them are okay or none of them are. And you got a lot that you say aren't. So maybe you should just nuke your fucking channeling. Just get it over with. I think at this point, bro, just disappear from the internet. Like, it'd be best for you. Like, honestly. Like, what a sad spectacle you have made of yourself.
And it's hurting other people. So just tap into that part of your brain that's saying like, oh, okay. It's like, it's probably not that important that this video stays online because truthfully, I've seen it. I've experienced the content, but it's done a lot of damage. We can just let it go.
See, this is the damage thing I'm not understanding. What damage? Tana Mongoloid, whatever the fuck her last name is, she's doing fine. Keemstar's doing fine. Who else? The Fine Bros, I don't know. They kind of fell off. But, you know, I guess they're doing fine, too. Like, what damage are you alluring to? Like, what? Like, I genuinely don't understand. Like, you're coming from a place that makes no fucking sense.
I'm sorry to everyone that I made content cop videos on. I still don't like the majority of you, and that's fine, but I can recognize that you did not deserve the hate and harassment that I sent your way.
How sad! No way! How fucking sad. Sad. S-A-D sad. This man is apologizing to fucking Keemstar of all people, bruh. Let's go. This man is falling off he's falling off Mount Everest. No, he's falling off that fucking giant ass mountain on Mars. I forgot the name of it. He fell off that mountain, dude. He fell off. He tumbled all the way down, and his fucking cut girlfriend is still sucking the soul out of him. Like, how sad is that? That is crazy.
I particularly want to apologize to Tana. Tana, I'm sorry.
Yep, his girlfriend made that. His girlfriend told him that his girlfriend had to say that. She must write the fucking lines for this sad shit. Cause like, I recommend you watch this video right here. Like, this dude has a section. I'm gonna show it to you right now.
I also take ownership for the Tana. The Tana thing was my.
Oh, that was so long ago.
Was my idea. Was my stupid idea.
The Tana thing was my idea. I'm really ashamed of it, but just so everybody knows, I came up with it, but it's really embarrassing and I'm ashamed because it was my idea, not Ian's. It's a lot more embarrassing for me than it is for him because I came up with it and it was my idea. And due to that, I feel a lot of guilt and shame for the Tana thing, which I did and I came up with because it was my idea and it was so stupid and embarrassing for us, but at the end of the day, it was my idea!
And like, that shit had me fucking bawling, dude. I was laughing my ass off watching that shit. So, Idubbbz, it wasn't your idea, bro. It was your wife. Your girlfriend, excuse me. Our girlfriend.
I should have never made that video. I harassed Tana in person and then harassed her online. And that's deplorable behavior. It's so stupid. I'm also sorry.
No, see, here's the thing, right? You called Tana out on her double standards. That's what all content cops were. Calling people out that were shitty people. Tana Mongoloid isn't a very good individual, okay? Like, I'm not saying I'm a saint. I'm not. I'm probably worse. But, like, come on, bro. Like, your whole content cop, I guess I'll have to say it again, was calling out shitty people. End of story.
To all the black viewers and
wait.
behavior. It's so stupid. I'm also sorry to all the black viewers and minority groups who had to put up with that video and put up with, you know, the phrases. I said either it's all okay or none of it's okay. And
did the Rice Gum video really get you, bro? Where he showed all his black friends like reacting to that? What a sad excuse. Oh, these black people. Oh my God, I said that, and they're upset,
If it isn't my favorite people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The blacks.
Yeah.
that's just so dangerous and stupid.
What's dangerous, Idubbbz? What is dangerous? He's not really saying what's dangerous about what he did. The people that you've offended are burning cities down. Like, what the fuck are you saying that's so dangerous? When the people that you're apologizing to, no offense, okay? Like, am I racist? No. But you're probably gonna label me one now, but that's alright, because I'm not one. I know what I am. But it's just like, these people that you're referring to, the blacks, the fucking, that one Joker guy. And it's just, you're apologizing to this demographic of individuals that, well, statistics show aren't very friendly.
I've made content that I'm proud of over the years. It hasn't been as consistent as maybe I'd like it to have been, but you know, there is a lot of content that I think had a net positive on the world, and you know, I'm going to strive to.
Are you talking about this, Idubbbz? Is this the net positive that we're going with now? The fidget spinners, the fucking fidget toys, because you have ADHD and you can't control yourself, so you have gay Among Us popping things. Whew, that's real mature of you, bro. You talk about a dissociation problem? Because he has a dissociation problem, and that's not fucking normal.
That had a very wanted. If you guys are...
Of course he didn't bring it up. Why would he bring up his dissociation problem? You know, wow, I'm disgusted. I'm genuinely disgusted. What a sad spectacle. I think the boxing gave you some fucking brain damage. Here's a fun fact. He's claiming about all this virtue signaling and harming individuals, yet here he is, a video before, making fun of Boogie 2988 and Wings of Redemption. Two extremely fat fucking guys who are fighting. And, you know, that's a bit hypocritical, Idubbbz. You know, like, why would you do that? You know, you're hurting people's feelings, man. That's not cool, bro. Like, go to the timeout chair, okay? Just go sit down and think of your actions. You're a terrible person for what you did to Boogie and Wings of Redemption. What a sad fucking day this is. To conclude this video, Idubbbz, if you truly, genuinely believe that you're not deserving of any of this, of your wealth, of your fame, delete your fucking channel and give all your money away. Like, that's at that point, just do that. Because you're on this, like, high horse hill, way the fuck above the clouds, and you're just like, I don't deserve it. I should have never done it. You're a 26-year-old man at the time. You should have fucking known if you would have deserved it or not. And at the time, 26 years of age, by the way, you did. By the way, he blocked Leafy on Twitter, and I guess you know, he never truly wanted to apologize, because I don't think Leafy watches your fucking shit, because at this point you're not worthy of watching fidget spinner toys, my boy. Come on, man. Oh wow. Like, I do love the double standard that your new audience has, right? Like, there's this top comment going, oh, well, Keemstar deserved the content cop. It's like, oh, well, I thought you were on his side. I thought that no one deserved it. All you guys are fucking hypocrites. Like, genuinely. Like, y'all don't know when to make up your minds about certain situations. It's just, it's so fucking sad, man. Take a shot about how many times I've said sad. Wow. You see, H3H3 went out with malice and hatred towards his old audience. You've gone out sad.
Oh, no. You see, the child porn, it was just a goof. It was just for laughs, you know? Just, why aren't you laughing?